guys, welcome back, and if you're new here, my name's Grace. So obviously it's a new year and I've kind of decided that I need to change up my life a little bit. I recently became president of Runway 27. If you guys saw my last vlog, you guys know that that's a huge part of my life, especially when I'm at school, and that's gonna need me to be very, very disciplined this next year of my life because that's a huge commitment. And I kind of thought, what better way than to learn some discipline before I really need it is to do 75 soft. So that is my main New Year's resolution, and that's what this vlog is going to be. This is week 1 of 75 soft, and today is day 1. Sorry for my hair. I literally don't know what's going on with these bangs. They're just not banging. Oh, I just realized I don't think I've really explained what I'm doing for 75 soft. I am doing a lot of New Year's resolutions. I will talk about that later because I'm going to show you guys my whole little system that I have. But for 75 soft, I'm going to the gym once a day, drinking a certain amount of water a day, following a diet. For me, my diet's a calorie deficit, and then reading 10 pages, or honestly just reading every day, doing my homework, staying on top of my school stuff. I think is just what I'm gonna do. I think that's all of it. If not, we'll come across it later. Also, I am kind of scared to be filming this and putting this on the internet, but also I need this is gonna be good motivation for me. And I also feel you always see the fitness people after they've accomplished these goals and after they're already so fit, I guess, and I just feel we never see people in the progress, or in starting, and seeing people start where you're at. And so I just feel it's important. I don't want to say important, but I just feel you don't really see people just starting out and posting it online. So maybe I can kind of fill that void, maybe help somebody who is also just starting out and just wants to see what an actual normal person does to start, if that makes sense. And also, sorry I look kind of crazy. I did self-tan, but we are at the gym. I just go to my local Y, and we're gonna shower the self-tan off after the gym. But it is -5 degrees, so let's get inside and get this started. Okay, I was able to film one of my supersets at the gym, and I'm sure I just included that. For my other superset, I did standing shrugs and single arm dumbbell rows, and then I also did cable pulls this. I don't know. It was pull day. But it was really good, successful. I just didn't like filming when there were other people around me, which is why I only got to film the one, because I just want to be respectful. But yeah, it was really good. This isn't my first day back in the gym, but this is doing set workouts, I guess. But yeah, it was really good. And now we're just chilling in the sauna because it's literally -5 degrees outside, and the sauna feels really nice. Since I'm already out and about and it's literally -degrees and I don't want to go back out later, we're gonna go ahead and go to the store because I just need a few things. But in case you care, here's a boring haul of everything I got. I got a cucumber, but it's already upstairs in the fridge. I got these white Cheeto Puffs. They sound really good, and I like to snack, especially when I'm doing homework. This is the acne stuff I've been using. Way more expensive than I thought it was, but it works so good. I haven't been using it the last few days because I haven't had it and I'm already breaking out. And then ashwagandha gummies, because I've heard that these are really good for stress and staying focused, and I did a lot of research on it and these ones were rated pretty good, so I'll be adding these to my vitamin stack. I just got ready a little bit because it just makes me feel more put together and more productive when I'm ready. I don't know. Now I'm gonna do homework. I have 5 lessons and a quiz I need to complete today. I'm in a winter course. I am doing an entire semester in 15 days. So that's why we have 5 lessons in a quiz today. So it's going to be insane. It's literally 3:30 p.m. and I need to get this all done. So okay, it's 4:07. I just finished lesson 14, which was my first lesson for today. And also, I feel like sometimes you guys might be interested in what I'm learning because I do go to fashion school in New York, and I'm currently in the process of switching my degree, or like I reapplied to the school for a new degree. It's complicated. Like, I can't explain it right now. But essentially, this is a class for the new degree program that I'm hoping to get into. And it's a buying and planning. It's business intelligence for buying and planning. And this is my first real fashion class, I guess you could say, that I've had. I don't feel like that's accurate, but I don't know how else to explain it. So this is all about math in the retail space, and again, buying and planning, stuff like that. So this is my first lesson on planning, and I learned financial notation and how all of that works, and then the 4-5-4 calendar, which is whenever retail stores split their calendar up into quarters and how that works and why they do it and all that stuff, and then 6-month financial plans, which I think is really, really cool. And I'm going to talk about breaking your year up into quarters maybe in this video if I talk about my goal planning and everything, because I have split my year up like that, and that's how I'm setting my goals for this year. So I'll either talk about that in this video or another video, but either way, that's what I just learned. I'm gonna take a break and go do my laundry, and then we'll come back and do the next lesson. It's snowing outside. And they just canceled school for my mom tomorrow, so Alyssa's probably next, so well, I'll probably be home tomorrow. Okay, it is 5 p.m. on the dot. Just finished lesson 15, second lesson today. And basically we just dove more into the 6-month plan, the sales aspect. There's 4 aspects to a 6-month plan. This one was over sales. We re-referenced our this year to last year's sales, went over planning up, planning flat, planning down, and then just like how to do all the math, because this is kind of like a math class, like fashion math, retail math. I feel like I may have already said that. So yeah, and then like monthly sales, weekly sales, all the fun little retail metrics that if you've worked in a retail store, you probably kind of have a good reference of the vocab for this stuff, but it's like actually what we use them for and how we find them. These are some of the most interesting lessons I think I've done so far in this class. I don't know. For this being an online class, I actually really like it. Like, I feel like I'm actually learning. It's now 7:50. We've switched to my bed, but I also got dinner and moved my laundry, did more laundry. So that's why this took a long time. This was also a very long lesson. It was 17 slides. Anyways, this lesson was, again, more in depth on 6-month plans, the second category, which was stocks. So it's just learning about what goes into figuring out how much stock you need to put in a store. The stock is like how much clothes, not like stocks and bonds. Confused me for a bit, so not the same thing. This is stocks as in like how much clothing we have. Yeah, I feel like I said that. So it's like stock to sales ratio, planning, turnovers, things like that. Literally just how to plan how much inventory you should have. It's a lot of math, but the concepts are easy. The math is just also easy, but it's a lot of numbers and a lot of variables to keep track of. But yeah. Good morning, guys. Sorry about this lighting. I like cannot do anything about it. I tried to get it to where you could at least see my face, but I hate when people drive past me while I'm filming. I ended up not finishing my lessons last night. I like got on my phone because I needed a break. Like I just was so mentally out of it, and then never got back to the lessons, which is fine. But then I had a dentist appointment this morning, and that's where we just came from, and the roads are really bad, so I'm like, while I'm out, I might as well do everything. So now we're at the gym, and that's the little update, I guess. Hey guys, welcome to day 3. I didn't really record much yesterday just because after the gym I literally just came home and did homework for like hours and studied and everything, and I just like didn't film that, and then I was just like lazy the rest of the day, to be completely honest. However, I didn't reach all the 75 soft goals yesterday. I didn't drink enough water. I think that was the only one I didn't meet, but it's fine. I'm not gonna like start over just because I didn't drink enough water yesterday. I still drank a lot. Like I still drank this whole thing, but my goal is to drink like 2 of these a day. I don't know how much water that is. My goal was originally 64 ounces because I was using a 32 ounce hydro flask, which is probably what I'll be using when I go back to school. I don't really know. We're just kind of, I need to drink more water, which I in the past would have drinking maybe like that much water in a day. So either way, we're making progress. That's what matters. We're also eating our breakfast right now. It's literally just cereal because that's what I want. That's what sounded good. Anyways, so yeah, that was just yesterday, and I feel like I'm not doing a very good job at vlogging this. I don't know, I just feel like I'm not doing anything interesting. But I want to show you guys the like tracker that I made. It's in Notion, and I have different ways that I kind of like track things. This is a free version because the app that I use to like track things, like it's basically this, but it's an app. You now have to pay for it if you want to do more than 5 habits. It's literally called Habits if you guys are interested in looking it up. I've had it for so long that I'm able to I have like a ton, like maybe 30 or 25 or something like that, because I've had it for so long. I had it whenever it was free to have as many as you want. Now you have to pay if you have more than 5 habits. So if you do 75 hard and you only do 5 habits, it's a good app. You can put the widget on your screen so you can literally see it. It's really good. It keeps track of your streaks, everything. But this is also a good free version. So what I did was, this is just, we have like our little motivational stuff. Oh, I think this is gonna be backwards for you guys. I don't know. And then we have our like tracker thing for how far the year is going. And then here's our days. I didn't finish filling these out for yesterday. Let me do that real quick. As you can see, I hope you guys can see, we have morning routine, read a book / listen to a summary, and then workout. Like I said, my goal was 64 ounces of water, stay in my calorie deficit, take my vitamins, journal, do my night routine, and how much like to spend time on hobby. And then we just have a little mood tracker. I really like this because I also like have it to where it tells you the percents at the bottom, like how successful have you been or whatever, which I really like as well. So that's how I'm tracking this. I need like advice on how to organize myself for like school. Like, should I get a paper planner? Because what I do is so bad. Like, I just have my class schedule in Apple Calendar, and I like have the widget on my phone, and then I just was like late for everything, so I didn't have like a good way to like systemize everything. And a lot of people say Google Calendar, so I've been looking into Google Calendar. It's just not very aesthetic. Apple Calendar is just very aesthetic, and I like it. And I also have like a Mac, and I have an iPhone, obviously, so everything talks together really nicely. And like there's no app for a Mac for Google Calendar, so it's just like I don't know, I just don't I just don't know how to organize my life, because it's not like I can really, like, I can carry a paper planner, but I literally just, like, I don't know. So tell me what you guys do. How do you guys organize your life? What's your organizational system? Please let me know, because I've tried to use Notion to organize, like, day to day or whatever, but I just, like, don't really like it. I like Notion for certain things, not for that. Google Calendar, it's just not very pretty, but I like that you can have tasks on certain days. Right now I'm kind of just doing Apple Calendar. I have the widget on my phone, and then I have a reminders widget, and I just kind of use that. I make a lot of just lists of everything that needs to be done. I mean, it's fine. It just, like, stresses me out because sometimes, like, things, I don't know. It's not great. It's not a great system. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna eat my breakfast. Also, guys, look, I made this cutesy little chart of all the workouts I'm doing. And of course, I plan on sharing this with you guys. I just need to figure out how I can give it to you. Otherwise, you can just screenshot that. But I will be updating it with, like, all the other future workouts I do. So I want you guys to be able to have an updated version. I just need to figure out how to do that. Lighting who? Dang. I should film here more often. This is one of the very rare times that I can feel a migraine coming on, and I don't want it to get worse, because why would I want it to get worse? So we're gonna take 2 migraine. They just fell down the sink. Intermission. Okay, I'm just gonna take 2 of my generic headache migraine medications. It's, like, stronger than normal, just like ibuprofen or whatever, and it also has, it's got acetaminophen, aspirin, and caffeine, so it works really well in, like, the first stages of my migraines. Sometimes it does nothing, but I just don't like to take my actual migraine medicine until my migraine has gotten bad, which I know is bad. Like, you're supposed to take the actual migraine medicine, like, when you feel it coming on, like, I should take it now. But I just don't like to do that because it's expensive, and, like, I don't like to waste it. I also have a bad habit of gaslighting myself and being like, you don't actually have a migraine. You're just throwing up and can't see, and in the worst pain of your life that you're crying and you can't move. But it's just a headache. It's just a headache. It's not a migraine. I don't know. I gaslight myself so bad when I get migraines. But yeah. So hopefully that goes away, because I wanted to go to the gym right now. But the thing is, if I do get a migraine while I'm at the gym, I cannot drive with a migraine. I'd crash. Because again, like, I kind of lose my vision. So I can't drive. So I'm, like, scared if I go to the gym and then the migraine comes, and then how am I gonna get home? I don't know. But we also need to pack and go to my dad's house. So maybe I'll just do that. I just, like, don't want to go outside more than once. So I just, like, want to pack, go to the gym, then go to dad's, and then do homework. That's kind of the plan. I'll give it 20 minutes and see if this works and see if it goes away. And then you guys will see what ends up happening. POV, you're a product of divorce. Going to change houses. Okay, we made it to the gym. Today's legs. I'm about to eat this little cheese stick and a meat stick for my lunch. And I don't have a migraine. I have a headache, but I think it's gonna stay a headache. So I think we'll be okay. But we're just trying to get through the workout. And it might be because all I've had today is cereal. I don't know. We'll see. I made the family my sushi bowls that I always make at school. It's basically just deconstructed unagari, I think is how you say it, is, like, where I got the idea from it. But I make it all the time at school. I really want to post the recipe. Every time I make it, I forget. So eventually I will post the recipe. but I also got everybody these fun little Asian sodas. I had them in New York and they were literally so good, so I found them here, got them for everybody. This one is strawberry. It's really good. It just kind of is like syrupy. And then this one is the original. I have no idea what this is supposed to taste like what flavor it is, but it's really good. This one's probably my favorite. In New York, I had a watermelon one, which was good, but again, it was like syrupy. Anyways, now we're gonna do homework, and I still have a lot of water to drink, so those are the goals so far. I thought my homework was due at midnight, so I was just on Pinterest, you know, and I was like, oh shit, I think it's due at 10. And then I realized, oh shit, it's due at 10 Eastern time because my school's in New York. I'm in a different time zone. So I did my entire assignment in an hour, and normally it takes a lot longer than an hour, but I luckily fully understood these lessons like on my shit. So I got it done, literally turned it in at I had like 2 minutes to spare. Anyways, now I'm in my cute PJs, this cutie little PJ romper, and I'm gonna get back on Pinterest and finish my water, and that's it for tonight. Hey guys, I have literally like filmed nothing today. All I've done is like do some computer work for Runway. Me and my dad took Milo on like a 3-mile walk, and then he ran away as soon as we got back to the house. Off his leash, gone. Anyways, I'm about to go take my final, which is why I haven't done much today because I've been stressing over this, but I'm eating a salad first. I'm honestly not sure if I'm gonna go to the gym today just with the way everything's working out, but we'll see. Okay guys, post final, I did decide I'm not going to the gym. I just don't feel good, like I have the worst stomachache, and I walked 3 miles earlier. So it's fine because today was just cardio and abs anyways. So I just drove to Hobby Lobby because I'll explain in a second, but my way over here I was in traffic for literally 20 minutes. That is not a thing here. We don't have traffic here, and it was so dumb. It was literally the smallest little bumper car situation and literally had us backed up so far. And while we were backed up, my car, so we were stopped for a long time, literally standstill. And then we go, literally the smallest amount, and my car decides not to go. The battery light turns on, the power steering light turns on, and this happened before, right when I came back from break. It happened to me on the boulevard, taking a left turn. So luckily, this one was we were all sitting there, so nobody was going fast, and it was fine. But it scared the absolute shit out of me. And I literally just turned the car off, turned it on real quick, and everything was fine because that's what I had to do the last time. So I was like, oh, okay. Freaked out. Somehow I didn't cry. I think because it all happened within a matter of literally 10 seconds. But yeah, so that just happened. And then yeah, it was literally just a little baby bumper car situation. And then they were right next to a parking lot too, and you could have just pulled into the parking lot to deal with the situation. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's more to it. I'm sure there was. Otherwise, why would they have done that? But funsies, so it took me literally 40 minutes to get across town, and usually it takes 15. Love that. Anyways, I'm going to tell you guys why we're at Hobby Lobby now. So part of my New Year's resolution is to start a hobby, and I have several hobbies. Actually, no, I have no hobbies. That's what I meant to say. I have no hobbies, but I made a list of hobbies. My handwriting's disgusting, but I made a list of hobbies that I want to try. So fitness and social media are ones that I kind of already do. I just started getting back into fitness. I am an ex-athlete, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I did sports my entire life, so I've always been pretty fit. But then when I got to college, and obviously I was no longer in my sports anymore, it was hard to maintain all that. And then I stopped, and mental health and whatnot. So I'm getting back into it, which is, you guys see that obviously. Social media, again, I just want to I really want to focus on YouTube. YouTube is going to be my focus this year. I already know how to sew, but I just feel that's a good hobby for anybody looking for a hobby. I already know how. It's easier than you think, trust me. You don't need to do anything complicated. I can do complicated stuff, and it's fun when you know how to, but just learning the basics is fine, and it's fun, and like, you can brag. You can be like, I can fix your pants. I can fix that hole in your jacket. Like, it's just great. It's a fun little bragging point. I love to brag about it. I also go to fashion school, so everybody there can pretty much sew. So it just is like not really a bragging point there, but I still brag. Cooking and baking. I cook a lot more now that I live on my own, but like I cook pretty much every single meal. But I just want to get more into like cooking more meals instead of just sometimes just like making ramen. Like, obviously ramen's easy and that's like a staple college meal, but I also want to, hold on. People got in the car next to me and they're still sitting there, but whatever. I need to get over my fear of filming, and I'm not even really in public. I'm in my car. I need to get over that to do social media. Anyways, I just want to cook more big meals or whatever. And then journaling and scrapbooking. I'm not very, like, I have a journal. I journal every once in a while, but I'm not super into it. I don't know. I might get more into this one. I might not. I haven't like really decided. But the reason I am not a huge fan of the knitting, or the reason I've had a hard time like finding a hobby, and the reason I like the hobbies that I kind of already have, is because the ones that I have, there's no tangible thing left over. I don't have to deal with like the leftover product, you know, like all the journals. Like, what am I gonna do when I finish the journal? I'm too emotionally attached to throw it away, but I don't want to keep it because like I'm probably never gonna read it again. And where do I put it? I travel from New York to home all the time. Like, I can't just be bringing a ton of stuff with me. And so I just had like a huge mental block as far as like picking a hobby, because I feel like most hobbies, you end up with a tangible product afterwards, which sewing, yes, you can end up with a tangible product, but I usually just fix things or do little small things that are like useful. But I'm gonna try knitting this year because, like I said, I already know how to sew and I really want to learn how to knit. The car next to me is taking a call on Bluetooth and I can literally hear it. I was so confused. I was like, what's ringing? So PSA, if you ever take Bluetooth calls, you can hear it outside your car. Anyways, I keep getting so off topic, but that's why we're Hobby Lobby. I'm gonna pick up a beginner's knitting kit because we're gonna learn how to knit, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with the things that I make. That gives me a lot of anxiety to think about, and so I'm not thinking about it, but also it's the only thing I can think about. I don't really know. It's something we're gonna get over. We're getting over anxious thoughts in 2024. Probably not, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try, and it's gonna be fine. Yeah, I don't know. This just gave me a ton of anxiety just talking about it, and I'm like, is this something I actually want to do? Is this gonna be like, what do you do with the things that you make? Somebody please tell me, because this is giving me so much anxiety. I don't. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go in and get it. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna learn how to do it, and maybe I'll just give them to my dad or something. I don't know. Also, leave ideas for more hobbies with non-tangible things that you guys enjoy doing. Hey guys, I think I'm gonna end this vlog right here just because I feel like I haven't been doing a good job at vlogging my 75 hard, and because of my class and just like whatever, I don't know, I just feel like these first few days I haven't vlogged very well, and I just don't want it to tarnish the whole vlog. I don't know if that makes sense, but basically I'm gonna end the vlog here and then start today in a new vlog. And I have realized I think just vlogging every single day is like kind of boring right now while I'm at home, but it might pick up when I'm at school. It might not. I don't know. I might not vlog every day and just do, I don't know, like days in my life and just vlog like a few days a week. I'm not really sure yet. Thanks for following along so far, and come back for the next video, whatever it ends up being.